This is Lady Shar. Welcome to my channel. So I was all ready to film something tonight, and then I got sidetracked. So I finally did hear back from Bluesky about the fact that the 2026 ones are a different pitch and different coil than the past ones. Let's just say I was not happy with their response. Basically blew me off, and apparently have no idea why this particular planner went viral. No idea that people make accessories for them, that they customize them. None of the things that were all over planner social media for the last year or two. Apparently they don't pay attention to any of that. Like, they didn't realize why it was flying off store shelves at Target. I'm really kind of befuddled that they are that clueless that they don't realize why changing something fundamental about your planner is going to make people mad. Like, I'll back up for people who aren't aware of the controversy. And I can tell it's getting around. So this is a 3-to-1 pitch planner coil, which means that per inch there are three coils, 3 holes per inch. The new one is not. It's more like 2-to-1. That means anything that on here, like this, or your bookmarks, or your hole punches, any of that will not fit in the new one. You can't even, like, if you have extra pages here, you want to put them in the new one. Nope. If you want to, move things around, use some of this over there, bring in your last month from here, whatever. No, not gonna work. And they're surprised that the planner community might be upset at that. Like, it just kind of boggles me that they didn't that their PR team wasn't all over this. He said something about not making accessories for these so they don't think about these things. That the designers don't, like, did you not pay attention at all? Do you not have a social media manager at all? If you do, you should fire them, because that's all I saw. It was how to customize it, how to recoil it, how to make it your own. All over Planner Tube, Planner Talk, Instagram. I may have written a strongly worded email back. I'm kind of done, because that just kind of killed it for me, right? So now I got to think of what I want to use next. And KDK Plans had given a couple of other ones she had ordered at the same time that were still 3-to-1 pitch. Oh, by the way, they do actually sell accessories for bigger planners on a 3-to-1 pitch. Like, so the A5 one, it would go in there, which is also 3-to-1 pitch, but not in here. I don't know. So now I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to use next year. Whether I just go rock with the A6 common planner that I got to use in here too. Do I use the one? I don't know if I can use it. Might try to turn it. It'll just make me mad every time I use it. And yes, it's a little thing. But when you are selling a product that goes viral for a specific reason, and then you change something that makes that reason moot, it's a problem. And then when you don't realize it's a problem, that's also a problem. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good week. It is Wednesday night. What got me on this is I saw a comment from Mary Plans about how she was upset about it too. And I had, it's been a busy couple days, and I had not checked my comments, and I not remembered to upload the 2 videos I had uploaded. Make them public. So I've got those both up. So Tuxedo Plans, I'm glad you liked it. And I will maybe this weekend try to do, maybe on, we're having a Halloween party on Saturday. It's kind of taking up everything. I will try to do a flip. When I finish September, maybe I will try to do a flip of the B5 with also trying to keep some privacy for both my kids and other people's kids. So we'll see how to do it. I can at least show the weeklies, right? And the stuff for like my stray kids. And maybe just skip over some of the, family stuff. Anyway. This is going to be tomorrow. I have to go tomorrow. Yeah, that kind of indifference kind of just boggles me. Like, no one wondered why it was flying off the shelves, became so popular all of a sudden. Like, no kind of market research going on. No one's watched YouTube and seen looked up your product on YouTube? Really? Not at all? Few things. I get mad at big things like hatred and racism and bigotry and sexism and violence and all that sort of the big things. But ignorance and stupidity, man, they get me. And I'm not gonna lie about that. Incompetence is one of the things I hate the most. And that just sounds incompetent. Like, really, hire a PR person, man. Like, have a social media manager. How hard is it? Anyway, I don't know what to do. If anyone can come up with, let me know alternatives. I'll be happy to know them. I need to rework did call the pharmacy. Did not call that BCBS. I scheduled writer's labs. Did not do that. Okay. I gotta rework my resume real quick. So just when I decided to stop worrying about trying to find a new job, of course, is when I get all the recruiter calls. I may have, there are a couple I put, I'm only going to put in if it actually really looks like something I want to do. Not just trying to have a new job to have a new job. So, and 2 of those popped, and then another one was a recruiter call from an agency, and to kind of get me on their books, so if they find something they can. I guess that kind of figures, doesn't it? Anyone live in New Hampshire? Pretty sure that's where one of them is, because it's kind of just highly respected university in New England kind of thing. And from what I gathered, it might be New Hampshire, which means Dartmouth. Which, I mean, I'm not... Harvard or Yale would be better. But, because they are closer to civilization. Anyway. But, who knows? I've actually never been to New Hampshire or those areas in New England. It's a big, empty part of my filling in, what states I've been to. Weirdly, I've never been to New England. I've been to 26 states. And that's where the biggest concentration of ones I've not been to are. Anyway, gotta do those tomorrow. I might hold off on the BCS calling my insurance about the Zep bone, because I did talk to my nurse today. They're trying to put it in a different way after the first one came back. No, if you don't have diabetes, then nope. So maybe I will wait and see. That seems prudent. So anyway, I'm trying to get ready for... I don't think we're going to be able to go to Gaga, but I'm going to leave this here just in case. I'm filming. Alright, I'm back. Minor pause for the 19-year-old. They are cleaning out the fridge and cleaning the kitchen. Okay. I never set this up for the week, so I'm going to do that. But I remember I used... What did I use? Oh, I've not set this up at all. No, I did. I used this. Okay. Alright, let's use this. Alright. I will be right back. I'm going to get this cut put down, and I'll be right there. Alright, I'm back. So I may have messed up a little bit and cut it too short, so I fixed it by putting a little bit of this, cutting the remaining piece a little bit off and putting it right here, and then taping it back down. And that made it long enough. And I don't know what I was using. I was just using let's use this one. So this is October week of what, the 13th? It's Wednesday the 15th, Thursday the 14th. Yeah, 13th. Alright. Oh, I didn't even put one on there. Okay. I need to write in this anyway. We watched Slow Horses. We watched Dirty Laundry. Season 5, episode 4, I believe. 4. And this was season 4, episode 1. Episode 2, sorry. Alright, so yeah, the 13th or the 19th. If you've never seen Slow Horses, it is highly, seriously amusing and wonderful. It is just such a good show. I mean, it is a British spy thriller with a lot of humor. And so if that is not your thing, you probably will not like it. But if you like that sort of thing, watch Slow Horses. It's great. It is on Apple, I believe. Anyway, alright. Moving on. I didn't put one in last week. I should do that. Alright. Let's do that real quick. Why I'm thinking of... Oh, I need to move that over then. Alright. Let's use... Let's use green. Where did I put? I put one up here, right? No, I did not. I've been really bad about dating this one. Wait. So this was... Okay. 6 through 12. And the 28th, 29th through 5th. I'm just going to put October. I don't think this is really going well. Alright, and then I will put, I'll just leave it like that. I wish I had a purple one. Six through 12. And then, yeah. Oop. There. All right. So I am still in 2026 planner crisis. Like today I'm like, I don't need all three. Maybe I do need all three now that I might not have the pocket. I don't know what to use instead. Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at what's on Amazon. It's kind of making me annoyed. Okay, this is the one where I'm gonna have to use a different thing because there are... I want to save this for Halloween. Which do I want to save? Wait a minute. I'm using this in the other thing. Why am I even doing this in here? Duh. Wow. I'm glad I remembered that I'm not using this. I'm using the sweet cloth. Duh. Wow. I am doing so good right now. Just killer. Alright. Where did it go? I just want to put it down here. going to start pulling everything out now. Because what I do when I can't find it. I'm going to pause again. I'm getting to like pause. It's useful. Don't mind me. Guess where it was the whole time? Yep. In the cover. I'm winning today. Alright. Wkly. This is the cousin kit. We're still in the monthly one. This is the Kawhi. And I think it's absolutely freaking adorable. But I have not decided. And I better decide soon because they are 2 months ahead. And once we get to know, once we get to November, I need to make decisions about what January is going to be because they're not the only one who goes by every 2 months. This is next. Let's go ahead and put these down as I do this, or before I do this. Been a weird week. So this is, we're just making our own vertical, like you do. I'm going to use this as my social media planner, which I've obviously not been doing well at. But start with the Wednesday. Put it down and then put the Monday. And it goes right here. I'm going to move this over because it's, I want to make sure I have that fourth row to do like a to-do list. There. And over here, it's just trying to fit 4 in reasonable spaces. Oop. Kids, yeah, why I didn't film anything last night was because, I had to take the 2 boys to my friend's house to get their haircut. Because, it's picture day tomorrow for the youngin'. And it is, we're going to have a Halloween party, and my oldest wanted his hair kind of styled like the character he is going as. It looks really good. I like it. Anyway, and he was way overdue. He has long curly hair. So now it's like he chopped a bunch off and now it's like shoulder length. Looks really good on him, the way it's cut. Alright. Now I want to draw in. That's kind of right. Let's try that. Anyway, we're trying to clean up the house, and gonna play Rock Band is one of the things we're gonna do at the party. And today we had to get like the instruments out of the closet that we kind of shove everything into in the living room, and it was a mess. And my husband's been frantically hanging up all the art he got. And we haven't gotten the Halloween decorations out yet. So we're going great. We also got things to do overnight oats in, and we're going to try that. They're in the dishwasher now, so we should be able to do it tomorrow night and give it a try. Several of us want to try them. Did I not do one last week? No, I did. Okay. Okay, yeah, because there's 2 more weeks. It's October is very long. Very, very long. I mean, I'm okay with that. I like October. We've had very bad Octobers over the years, but I usually like October. October seems to be a time of change for our family. I got my cancer diagnosis in October. I don't even remember what day. I just know it was in October. Near the end of it. The 22 years later, October 2022 was the worst month we've ever had. I had just had my first knee surgery, so I was upstairs. And that was like the last week in September, and then on the 7th of October, it's been about a week. I'm talking to my oldest. He's helping me get back to and from the bathroom, get back from, I think. And all of a sudden we hear my husband's phone ring. He pick it up, and then this like inhuman wail, and which I knew meant something had happened. So I'm like bum rushed my oldest with my walker, and like I'm going down these stairs. You can either help me or get out of my way. And then everybody got COVID, and I didn't, because I was upstairs. And then everybody got the flu, and I really didn't, because I was upstairs most of the time. And trying not to, like, breathe the same air. Like, when my husband came in, I would make sure I was masked, you know, and like I already had my CPAP on before he came in the room, stuff like that. And I had the only one who had a flu shot that year, so it was pretty miserable. The only bright spot was when my best friend from high school flew down and pushed me in a wheelchair all through a music festival. 2 weeks after having my knee replaced. It was great. Alright. No to-dos in this one, if I remember correctly. So let's start just use one of these. Now the thing about Wkly is that I'm going to bring like kind of, I want the raven on top. Is you cannot write on it with regular gel pens. Let's see if mark-ons work. Better, but I have a stash of ballpoint pens that I use. Alright. So I don't want to use this. I've been using this on the B5, which I am caught up to do the last week in September in. I just don't think I feel like it tonight because it's almost 10 o'clock. To do, I did the Wkly flip for D&D pocket, Moleskine, let me put this in a little bit. So you can see my horrible handwriting. A5 Stalogy. I'm working on right now. Flips. I am so far behind in flips that it's not even funny. B5 flip for tuxedo plans. Well, I'll do that one first, okay? DD pocket, moleskine. Alright, what? That was again the 19-year-old to tell me that they're switching the meat and the vegetable drawer in the fridge so that it's more accessible for them. That I wonder if make sure I was chill with it. I am chill. I don't care. It's easier for you to find your fruit, and since you don't eat meat, cool. Just thank you for telling me. All right. Apparently, the fridge is now clean. All right. Moleskine. So yeah, I'll do that first. Tuxedo plans. I will. Yeah, I don't quite have the technical knowledge to blur out like pictures and faces, so I will probably skip some pages. Because I've been trying with some mostly success to keep my kid, especially the youngest one, off the internet. Except for occasional private pics onto our Facebook is about it, and like only to family kind of thing. And if sometimes I show them on here, but I try not to. And I definitely don't really necessarily want to put other people's kids on the internet. So I will probably just cover those pages up and skip them, if so. But I'll make sure I'll show like the weekly pages and everything, and probably like the musical pages. Alright, so I did film on Wednesday. I also filmed last Sunday. Set up DD and pocket, DD and moleskine. And I'm pretty sure I didn't film, I edited. No, I didn't post it. I just edited and uploaded. Not the same thing. Posted it and uploaded are not the same thing. I just check it. The software I use, which is DaVinci Resolve, which is free, allows me to upload straight to YouTube. It renders first and then it uploads, and it's so much easier. And then I just go in and change the description and add the ending and put it in a playlist, that sort of thing. But then I have to make it public, and I completely forgot. Posted. Edit, upload. DD Pocket. Moleskine. And Grabby. Honeybee. Unboxing. Alright. Posted weekly. Setup. DDP. It's me. DDP. Okay, if you're a wrestling fan from the 80s, 90s, you will know what that means. And Moleskine. plus grabby and a honeybee. And now I'm filming A5 Stalogy. Talking about, I'm going to leave that one. $2026 Day Designer Pocket. Cleaning the house for party. October being cursed. So last year was okay. I actually don't think I was sick in October. So last year's October was pretty good. When we got our, I probably know I ended up inside because we just gotten little Spiral Boy snip fixed. And I needed to watch him inside instead of sitting on the porch reading while 5 trick-or-treaters come by. So I just put the candy in a bowl by 2 of our pumpkins, one of which looked really scary, like eyes and stuff, and said the pumpkins are watching you. Only take 2. And most of it was still there, so I don't know how many we got. Alright, so the rest of this week is going to be whatever I do, if I manage to film anything. And then I use this part as a journal. It's been mostly my thoughts on things that are happening in the country. That's kind of why I wanted to make sure it mostly stayed off camera. It's just writing. It's nothing. Occasional meme. Mostly just writing. And I think I figured out what to do about this in 2026. I think I'm just going to keep going in this book, like treat it like a journal, right? When I write it. I set up a month, put whatever I want in it. It'll just be writing in 2026. Writing in deco, essentially. And until I use it up, I think that's a good way to go. It keeps that function for me. I still get to decorate it. I still get to, play with it. Maybe I'll do like daily, you know what I mean? But it'll just be journaling, and it probably won't be on here except for the setup video. But I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do. That way it gets me to use this. It keeps me this is always about experimenting anyway. So, yeah. I think that is a good way to do it. Alright, that's what I wanted to do tonight. I'm on 38 minutes. It's fine. Might as well. I did not update this. Today was a day of meetings. Ian didn't work today, luckily. I had a hard time getting out of bed. Like a hard time. Work. Busy. And I talked to 2 recruiters too. And I talked to another one on tomorrow, and I talked to another one on Friday, or the same one, one of the same ones I talked to today, and I have to get something to another one tonight. So, let me go ahead and where See, I've not done anything in here. Work is... Alright. Work. Oh. Yeah, I have some older ones that are kind of similar. Oh. I'm not going to use it for this. I'll use something else. Ooh, that was awkward. Alright. Why is this just immediately folding? Alright. He worked on Monday. He works on Friday. So let's put Ian worked. And I worked. And let's make this me. And then Ian to use. I like to use the ones that have like, see, I've picked over most of those. So I have like two, let's use this one. For Ian. And it was a day off and no school for not me. I'll put it right here. They have father and son One Piece Day. I got to benefit only that they brought me a biscuit for breakfast and then they brought me a smoothie for lunch. And the rest of the day they watched One Piece. 26 episodes of One Piece. Ian worked. Yeah, I turned out not to have a neuro. Ryder had psych instead. 10 to 5:30. I dropped him off on my way to work to help out. And today I had meetings. And I talked to 2 recruiters. Okay. Today is Wednesday. I have actually touched my personal rings because I looked at it wondering, not touch the pocket, but I will. Not touch that. I've touched that. Not touch that today. Obviously I'm behind. I have not played a game. I have filmed. Watched something every day. I have not. I think I knit a little bit on Monday. Alright. I have not done any of these. Alright. Anyway, well, I think that's probably all I'm going to do right now. I don't think I need to get something to send to that one. recruiter, and then maybe if I have time, depending what time it is, I maybe will film the setup for this last week in this goes in, no, this doesn't go in here. This goes in here. The last week in September. So that is what I'm up to in the B5. So one more week and then I can set up October and catch up, hopefully. I will see you in the next one. Be safe, please. It's wild out there. Especially if you are planning on going to the protest on Saturday. Please bring bottles of water. Don't bring your phone. Be careful. Be observant. Be safe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.